What's up, everybody? Mike from Teknik here. I'm sure you've already heard that Lego is increasing their prices. Like Thanos says, I am inevitable. It's gonna happen, and it seems like it's gonna happen here in America on August 1st and probably September 1st in other parts of the world. There's a lot of good sets that are going to increase in price, and if you're a collector like myself, you might want to go ahead and grab them this month. We got Prime Day coming up this week. We got double VIP points Tuesday and Wednesday, the same days as Prime. And then later on in the week, you got the Harry Potter gift with purchase coming up with that staircase. So it's an opportunity to pick up some of these sets as cheap as you may be able to get them for quite a while. You got the Stone Wars, the Promo Bricks list out there with a lot of them. But Barnes & Noble over the past couple of days has basically updated their website to reflect sets that are going to increase in price. So we can look at some of those and get a gauge on what will probably happen in other retailers, especially Lego.com. I don't want to go over all the sets. Let's talk about a few of them that I think would be good for investing if you want to go ahead and grab them now, especially if you want to get them for collecting. But then there are a few sets that are not increasing in price that could mean that they are going to near the end of their life. They might be something worth picking up pretty soon. Let's go.
So the first one I'm going to hit here is the flower bouquet. Most of these are going to go up a certain percentage, but what really hits everybody is the dollar amount. This one's going from $50 to $60, which is a pretty big price increase on this set. This one right here, the Boutique Hotel, is going from $200 to $230, a $30 increase, which to me is a pretty big increase for this modular set. So if this is something that you're interested in investing in, it's not going to be retiring anytime soon that I'm aware of, but it may be something that you want to pick up a couple, or you want to get it for your personal collection. Now getting into a couple Batman sets, the new Batman tumbler that just recently came out is going from $230 to $270, a $40 increase on this set. And in my personal opinion, its predecessor, I think, will still continue to do well, but this one, I think going forward, will be the set that people are really going to want and probably would outperform the other one in the long run, assuming they don't ever make another one, which I just can't imagine that they would do that. This is a set that you might want to go ahead and definitely pick up for your personal collection. If not, maybe a couple for investing, but I'm sure it still will be around for a while. Something I definitely think is worth notating is the Batman 1989 Batwing is not changing price. It shows that it's still $200. I would assume it's still going to be the same. I know it's slated to retire at the end of this year based off of some listings. So hopefully that means that this set is still going to retire. And I think that this is a great set to invest in. You can see what the 1989 Batmobile is out there doing. This one's going to pair well with people that have that. I see this as a solid set for investing if you like to invest in a little bit bigger sets. So there are a few Harry Potter sets that are definitely worth bringing up, this one being one of them. The Harry Potter Hogwarts Icons Collector's Edition of Hedwig is going from $250 to $300, a $50 increase. I'm sure this set will be around for at least another year or two, I would guess, but I would definitely say if you want this for your personal, now's the time to get it. The Hogwarts Castle is going from $400 to $470, a $70 increase. So if you're wanting it for your personal collection, you may want to go ahead and get it now. This next coming Friday, I believe they have the gift with purchase where you can get the staircase, or you can get it this week on double VIP points, which is what I probably will be doing, getting one for myself. I don't know if I'll get a second one for investing or not, but I definitely think it's worth getting a couple of them for investment if you can do it. Now onto these Lego icons, the Back to the Future Time Machine, or the DeLorean is the first one. It's going from $170 to $200, a $30 increase. And I already got this set. It's really nice. You know, I don't know if I want to grab a couple of these right now, but I definitely think that this set will do really well once it retires if you're interested in picking it up. But I'm assuming that it will be around for at least another year or two. Another one is the Porsche 911. It's going from $150 to $170, a $20 increase. That might be something if you want to get it for your personal collection, or pull the trigger and get a couple of them for investment purposes. But I'm assuming this would be around for a little bit longer. I think that set should do pretty good once it retires. I'll also mention the Real Madrid Stadium is going from $350 to $400. I have no interest in investing in any of these sets, but I'm sure there are people out there that want these and will be investing in them. And that is a $50 increase if it's something you want, or for your personal collection. There's a few Lego Idea sets out there that are increasing, the Home Alone set being one of them. It's going from $250 to $300, a $50 increase. If you want this for your personal collection, now's the time to get it, especially with those double VIP. I think this set's going to do really well once it retires. You might even want to grab a couple of them for investing purposes. This one right here, the Lego Ideas Typewriter, is going from $200 to $250, a $50 increase on this set. This makes no sense to me to jack the price up $50 on this set. You got the globe here. It's going from $200 to $230, which is a pretty significant increase in $30. I think this set should do pretty good after it retires, and it may do better than a lot of us might think. You never know until it happens, but I think it's definitely worth buying some of. And if you want it now, you can save yourself 30 bucks. The Sonic the Hedgehog set's going from $70 to $80, a $10 increase, but this set's definitely there if you want to save yourself a few bucks. I'm not sure if this is something that people want to invest in. I thought about it, but it's really not on my radar like it was when it first came out. All the Treehouse investors will be happy to know that it's going from $200 to $250. It's not going out the door. It's not dying. It's thriving, apparently. And yeah, that sucks. If you're interested, the Fender Stratocaster is going from $100 to $120 with that $20 increase. If you want it for your personal collection, I'm not certain this set will do well once it retires. I'm sure there's going to be somebody that wants it, but I think there's just better options out there. And a better set would be the Medieval Blacksmith. This set is phenomenal. It's going from $150 to $180. I really think the set will do really well once it retires. Obviously, it's going to be around for a while longer, so definitely not something you want to get for investing right now. But for your personal collection, I'd go ahead and grab it up and save yourself 30 bucks. I really like some of these Marvel sets, the helmets, the heads. They all seem like they're going to do pretty good once they retire. Some of them are already doing well. Venom being one of them, I really like it. Marvel fans such as myself, I love this set. I have it myself. It's going from $60 to $70, which is a pretty decent increase of $10. Another really good Marvel set is the Infinity Gauntlet. I think this set's going to do really well once it retires. And now they got the Nano Gauntlet coming out. They're going to pair well. People are going to want them. This is going up $10 from $70 to $80. I mentioned to the Speed Champions, it looks like the single cars are not going to increase from that $20 price point to $25, as it did mention for the other countries. So hopefully they stay around $20. These two dual packs, you got the Mercedes pack and the Aston Martin pack, are going up $5 each, going from $30 to $35 and $40 to $45. Just want to mention that if it's something that you want to invest in later on. Now onto my favorite theme, Star Wars. It looks like all the helmets are increasing by $10. You can see Vader's going from $70 to $80. You got Luke, you got the Mandalorian on Barnes & Noble going from $60 to $70. The Dark Trooper is a Target exclusive, so it's not on here, but I'm sure it's going to increase $10 as well, which I think that set should do pretty darn good after it retires. Not TIE Fighter helmet good maybe, but probably one of the better ones, being it is a Target exclusive. But these helmets across the board, whether it's Marvel, Star Wars, they are increasing about $10 a piece. I also mentioned that the Dagobah Jedi Training is going up $10 from $80 to $90. The Trench Run's going from $60 to $70. I'm not sure if the trash compactor scene is going to go from 90 to 100 or not. I don't think it was listed on the promo bricks list, but it is a Walmart exclusive, and that set should do really well after it retires. Hopefully they keep it at that $90 price point. We'll see. Here's a big one, the Republic Gunship going from $350 to $400. I think this set's going to do really good after it retires. If you're interested in this set, I would definitely grab it for your personal collection now and save yourself $50. And if you're interested in investing in it, it's probably going to be around for a little while, but it may not be a bad idea to get one or two if you can swing it. But I do want to mention my man R2D2 is getting a $40 increase in price from $200 to $240. If you want this set, I would definitely buy it now for your collection, and even maybe grab a couple of them for investing. That's a big, significant hike. I definitely will be picking it up this week on double VIP points. And the man himself, the ATAT, this set's going up $50 from $800 to $850, which to me is fairly reasonable for an awesome set this size. I definitely want to get this at some point, but I'm not as pressed for this as some of these other ones, being that it's already $800. But if you can get it now and save yourself $50 and get the double VIP points this week, I definitely would do it. I'm sure this set's going to be around for probably a few years to come, so it's not as urgent as far as I'm concerned. One more set I want to mention is the Imperial Light Cruiser. I think the set's going to do better than most people think once it retires. These type of ships do really well. It's $160. It's kind of unique. It's got a very short shelf life because it is slated to retire at the end of this year, and it has a really good character selection. We'll see. Another set is the Lego Super Mario Nintendo, going from $230 to $270, a $40 increase. I would say if you want this for your personal collection, I'd go ahead and get it. Maybe worth getting a couple of them for investing, but who knows how much longer this set's going to be around. It could be a couple more years if they're definitely planning on increasing the price right now. Another Mario set that might do pretty well once it retires, I still don't think it would do as good as the Nintendo, is the Super Mario 64 ? Going from $170 to $200. That's a $30 increase. Again, if this is something that you may want for personal, maybe you go ahead and get it. Last but not least is Technic, and quite a few of them are getting hit pretty hard. Obviously, they're usually a little bigger sets. First one, we got the Ferrari 488. It's going from $170 to $200 with a $30 increase if you want to pick this one up. The Technic BMW Street Bike is going from $230 to $250 with a $20 increase as well. Another one to mention real quick is the Technic Ford F-150 Raptor. It's not going up in price. It's still $100, and it is slated to retire at the end of this year. So that may be something you want to pick up for your own collection, or if you're interested in investing in these sets. The Ducati is going up $70 to $80, which I would think this set would have retired by now. I feel like it's been out forever, but it's there if you want it. Another one is the Lamborghini Sian, going from $380 to $450, a $70 increase on this set. That is ridiculous. I'm sure this set will do really well once it retires. Definitely would say if you want this for your personal collection, you better get it. The last one that I'll mention that wasn't on the list for Barnes & Noble is the Ferrari Daytona SP3. Now, it just came out. The Promo Bricks and the Stone Wars listings have it going from $400 to $450, just like the Lamborghini Sian. So that's another $50 increase on this set that literally just came out. I guess we'll see if that actually happens or not, but being that the Sian went up, I'm sure that this one will too. If you are a collector like myself, you probably want to pull the trigger before the end of July and get some of them. This coming week, we got Prime Day. I'm sure there'll be some good sets on sale there for investing, but unfortunately you can only get so many quantity. Target, I'm sure, is going to have some really good deals. Lego is going to be running double VIP points on the 12th and the 13th here in the United States to coincide with Amazon Prime Day. At the end of the week, they should have a week or so where you can get a Harry Potter gift with purchase staircase if you want to put some money towards Harry Potter sets. So there's quite a few options of things that you can do to go ahead and maximize and get some sets for investing and or your collecting before the price increase here in America on August 1st. Let me know in the comments below. Are you going to be investing in any of these sets? Will you be getting any of them for your collection? I definitely plan on getting the Hogwarts Castle and probably a few others, R2-D2 being another one. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. Consider smashing that like button, subscribing to my channel, and if you haven't seen one of my recent videos, Lego Investing for Beginners, things that I have learned, check out this video right here. Thank you again, Mike with Debt Breaking. I'm out.